How many parking tickets do you think you've had?
Probably about 80. I'm just
Yeah,
guessing.
101.
Is it? Yeah, I was close. 101.
Okay. These are overnight parking tickets. Get yourself a parking spot.
Yeah, the car is no more longer operational, and I'm no longer in that. I'm in the shelter, but I'm homeless. So
I asked you to come out for a very special reason. This is Anthony Evans. Anthony Evans has 2 overnight parking tickets, right? And in the past, he's had 101 parking tickets. Now, Anthony at the present time indicates to me that he's home. You said something earlier that in your earlier life.
Yes, I was. And my foster mother, my adopted mother had passed away. So her family members were particularly not my family members in their own.
There's a reason why I called Martino out here. Okay. Yes. Would you tell us what you do and what you do for charity, and introduce yourself so people get a good sense of who you are?
So I have a charity called wigsandwishes.org, and we grant wigs and wishes to women and children battling cancer with no red tape. We do about 25,000 women a year to give them the gift of looking cancer-free, and we grant wishes for children last minute. You know, we do whatever it takes to make them smile while they can.
Well, awesome. I know you're doing God's work, and you're very charitable and very philanthropic, and you're just a very special person. So I want you to know that it's a pleasure to be your friend. But maybe you can tell us a little bit about your life. I know you said you were adopted. Tell us about, did you ever find out who your adopted parents, who your real mother was and all of that? Tell us the story.
So my mom told me when I was really little that you were special and I chose you. But when I was 11, there was a movie that came out called An American Tale. And it was about a little mouse that lost his family. And the moral of the story was never say never. And at the end, he found his family. And one day I sat before somebody who didn't wear a badge under their robe. They wore a heart. And I found my birth mother and I found my birth father. And I had a great relationship with him for 13 years before he passed away.
I'm going to charge you $40, but you're not going to pay it. Right? I'm going to pay this $40 out of a fund I call the Philomena Fund. And we're talking about mothers. My mother's name was Philomena. And people send in charitable donations to this court for me to use my discretion to help people I think are in need. And so we're going to use the $40 from that fund to pay for your ticket.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So it will not cost you anything.
Thank you.